What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be attempting to reupholster these panels on my Nissan 370z. They're the ones that are on the side of the center console. So I already removed my shift boot. You just remove the little piece right here and take this one connection off. So I figured I gotta remove this screw and this one right here so that I can detach the panel. So I'm gonna take these off. Just rolling in there. Okay, so I think that's all I gotta do. So I'm just gonna try to pry this off. Yeah, so got that one off. As you can see, it looks pretty simple. Let me get the other one off. Here are the two panels. I'm going to just try and peel all of this. It's glued on, but I'm gonna try and peel all of this slowly and not rip or cut any of this. I want to try to save it. So this peeled off pretty easily all the way around. As you can see, I just gotta take these two Phillips screws out, and then I can peel the rest of it off. All right, got the other side off, or got this. I got this side off in one piece. So work on the next one. All right, so I removed the old material, and I've been examining it a little bit. So I'm gonna remove these pieces from each other. Looks like they had this shape cut out. We stitched them together, folded over the excess material, and did these lines so that it looks like that on the other side. I'm gonna try to imitate that the best I can. We'll see how it goes, but for now I'm gonna separate this from each other. And also, in case you didn't know, you can just screw these back into place so that you don't lose it. Okay, that's the other side. Little foam pad. And also, in case you didn't know, you can just screw these back into place so that you don't lose it. Okay, that's the other side. Little foam pad. Separated. Just use these scissors. Now I'm using this tool right here. So I started to separate these seams as well. So as you can see, that little seam looks like this. So all I did was take my scissors and cut the line, cut along the line, cut that stitch, and now I'm separating this right here. I just use this tool, and it's only and it's just glued on. So if you can get this into the first stitch and pull it out, you could just start pulling them all out. Here, let me try to find that first seam real quick. Okay, so I have the tool in that first seam, and you could just pull it out. Pull it out. So yeah, once you find that seam, you just shove the tool in there, pull it out, and you can start going one by one. So once you take off the stitches at the beginning where the glue is at, the rest of them just come out like this, one at a time. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up. Get the rest of it. Sometimes it tears off. Whenever it tears off, it makes it easier. So if it gets too hard because it's too long, just cut it shorter. I'm gonna do all this, and then I still gotta get the rest of these done right here. Also, I noticed, I think they made this panel look like the shape of the windows, the door windows. Check it out. Something about it looks familiar. I'm gonna check it out later though. Alright, I'm gonna finish these. Here I glued the pieces down onto a piece of cardboard. I just used that Gorilla Glue, let it tack up for a minute, and we're good.
No longer intend to hurt any of you. In fact, it's quite the opposite. What do you say?
So I'm just sort of just trying to get one end started and push it across slowly. That part where where I separated that seam is folded, so you gotta make sure that's unfolded properly. Remember, I waited about a minute for this to tack up, but you gotta follow the instructions on whatever type of glue that you use, because each glue is different. But yeah, here I'm just gluing it.
Get rid of at least one more Akatsuki member for us. So there you have it.
I just use this butter knife kind of like a squeegee, like whenever you're doing a window tint or something. I was just squeegeeing it. I was doing it pretty rough, actually. I don't know if you can hear it. I was trying to get those bubbles out, but I was squeezing it pretty hard. Yeah, just squeegeeing out those bubbles, making it real flat as possible. This was the harder piece to do, that's why I did the video on this piece. The other ones weren't as bad, but these smaller pieces were kind of annoying.
By all means, do what you will.
So yep, I got them all glued on. I'm gonna let them dry up just for a few minutes, maybe a half hour. And then I'm gonna cut them out. And I'll have a template for, I guess if I want to do any more of these, I can do more of them. Okay, so I cut the pieces out of the cardboard. Now I can put them on the vinyl to trace. Alright, so I traced these onto the back of the vinyl. Here's one piece. Traced it on there, and this line right here, I redrew it onto the material. That's where I'm going to be doing my stitches later, so I wanted to make sure I had that. So I've got 2 of them cut out. These are the ones that go together right here, like this. They're going to wrap around. I try to put the stencil on an area that I thought would look nice on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep cutting these out and keep going. Alright, so I put those lines, you know, parallel to each other, across from each other, and I ran my stitch right along the line. And as you're going, when you cut this out, these lines are the same length, so just make sure they're parallel. Alright, so just the same thing I did the other one. Whenever I glue this on, I'm gonna actually glue this, separate these 2, and make them flat right here, flatten them out, and glue them to itself like this. So I cut a little bit of relief cuts here and there. So gotta spray some glue and glue it down. Wish me luck. So I got that flattened out, and I started gluing that piece on first. I got glue on the rest of it right now, tacking up, and it's gonna go on. So what I did was I did the line first. Put glue on the line and on the foam on the inside. So that's what I glued first. I had a little bit of mess ups right here. It tore up a little bit, but I'm gonna glue it back on here in a second. This is tacking up right now, so I'm about to do that real quick. And the panels are officially both done. This one had a little bit of bumpiness, but it's done. Alright, I'm gonna put these puppies in. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I am super excited to put these on right now. Super excited. One is on. Now I gotta just screw them back in place again. Damn. Damn. Okay. I think I like this a lot. So, what do you guys think? Think I nailed it? I'm gonna do this. I want to do this right here also. And I want to get the door panels redone too. But yep, she's all done. Looks beautiful. So happy right now. Crazy.